Ice to meet you. What is up, you guys? It's Valitelli here, and welcome back to a Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League video. We're going to be talking about Season 2. We're going to be talking about some of the costumes in the Battle Pass. We're going to be talking about some of the Infamy set items, some villain sets. We're going to be talking about things that are coming to the store. So, without further ado, let's jump in, and we've got a bit to cover here. So it starts off with the blog post says, Ice to meet you. For Season 2, unveiling our next new addition to the Suicide Squad, Mrs. Freeze. So we're not going to read all of this, we're going to read the top half. Victoria Freeze, an ice-cold, self-sufficient survivalist who has watched her Elseworld turn to ice as Brainiac's invasion took hold. By the time we meet her in Season 2, she has spent years as the last holdout of her dying planet, unwilling to leave her cryogenically frozen wife behind. But after being recruited by the squad, she may have the chance to save her and unleash icy hell. So in this universe, obviously gender swapped Mrs. Freeze does have a wife. I don't know whether it's still going to be Nora. We're going to have to find out. But let's move on to some of the juicy stuff. So, starting us off with one of the Infamous sets, we have the Killer Frost Infamy set. Infamous set based around the iconic DC supervillain Killer Frost. Lore fans with long memories may remember her depiction in the Assault on Arkham movie, which absolutely love the fact that it was connected to the Arkhamverse. Would like another one. Her powers are derived from absorbing heat and projecting cold, so you can expect her gear set bonuses to channel the same flavor. From one extreme to another, the Killer Frost Infamy gear relies on setting your enemies ablaze before unleashing the devastation of weaponized thermal shock that will see them shatter before your eyes. Woohoo! Now, if that's what I think it is, that's a minigun. I can't wait. Imagine if it does actually fire icicles. That'd be cold. Yes, I'm at an ice pun. There's more coming. So, let's move. So, next up we have the Firefly Notorious gear. So, as for this season's Notorious items, we've brought back an iconic DC supervillain with Firefly's pyromanic weapon family. It's available in 3 hot flavors: Assault Rifle, Shotgun, and SMG. And if you get your hands on one, you'll burn your enemies to a crisp with each critical hit. Keep turning up the heat and you can switch to the devastating alternate fire mode, causing your freshly barbecued enemies to explode and take massive damage. Well done. Ho, ho, ho. We got fire and ice buns around here, ladies and gentlemen. Golden Glider Notorious gear, anyone? Again, if you guys have heard this name floating on the internet recently, it's because she's being introduced in the Harley Quinn TV series. Anyway, for our next Notorious weapon comes from one of the Flash's coldest enemies, but you didn't know she was a Flash villain. Anyway, we have the Golden Glider. He first took, again, it is a he, it's a she in the Harley Quinn series. He first took on the fastest man alive in a revenge plot during DC Comics' Silver Age. And the Golden Glider's background as a figure skater gave us the inspiration for one of our most elegant augments. Countering enemies, Gift wraps them with astral ribbons, causing them to take increased damage for 10 seconds and express delivery all the way to the afterlife. This sounds juicy, but we're not done yet. Last on the bat, we have the Parasite Notorious melee weapons. We're introducing a new family of melee weapons, courtesy of one of Superman's longest running enemies, Parasite, or as I call him, the Parasite. This gruesome crafted gear deals increased melee damage against afflicted enemies. If they are unlucky enough to live, then the next melee attack is really going to hurt. In this case, what doesn't cure you only makes it hurt more. Oh, amazing. But let's move on to some more infamy items. So, we have A Long Winter. You'll be able to get your hands on everything seen above with when the new season launches on July 25th, which is next Friday. But beyond that, here's a little preview of what you can expect in future updates. So, we can expect a Captain Cold infamy set. We can expect a Heatwave Notorious gear. Last two up to bat, we can expect a Icicle Notorious gear. And then last but not least, we have the Trickster Notorious melee weapons, giving Captain Boomerang some love here. But if that wasn't good enough, I know you like Mrs. Freeze. How about Mrs. Burn? So, this build is all about using the Firefly's pyromanic notorious weapons to burn your enemies, staying in close quarters so you can build up stacks of heat absorption with the Killer Frost Tier 3 Infamy set. One piece bonus. That'll give you a nice early damage boost. Then, when it's really time for action, take out an enemy with a Suicide Strike to kick off the Frozen Heart buff, which increases your damage dealt and taken every second that it's active. This is getting me excited. If you're not excited, you must hate the game, like really hate the game. But we move on. Moving us on to the last for Mrs. Freeze, we have the Shattered Dreams. Now, I believe this is going to be a costume that's going to be in the Battle Pass. So we have this build is all about being the Ice Queen, freezing enemies and shattering them before they even have a chance to fight back. This is perfect for players who love a managed burst gameplay style. To start, you'll need 3 pieces of the Killer Frost Tier 2 Infamy set to gain access to the Frozen Dreams buff, which gives you 1000% damage bonus for 10 seconds and an extra 500% damage against frozen enemies, all while reducing the incoming damage by 25%. Oh my god, she's got traversal, she's a tank. I need Mrs. Freeze right now. So, to pretty much end off this video with the last few slides, we have Dressed for the Cold. Season 2 will bring a new battle pass with both free and premium tracks full of awesome cosmetic items. The signature outfits are themed around everyone's favourite mechanical genius / lovable nerd, the Toy Man. So, as you guys can see, we have the Joker, Harley, Mrs. Freeze and Deadshot. Again, I'm liking these. In the order I like them probably most is Harley Quinn, I'm going to say Mrs. Freeze, the Joker, and the Deadshot. But, hey, what do you guys think about these items? And are you going to get them? Or you're not going to get them? Moving us into the last few now, we have throughout the season, a number of new outfits will be available in the store. Most excitingly for old school Rocksteady fans, the Arkham family of outfits. These classic looks for Deadshot, Harley, Mrs. Freeze and the Joker are inspired by iconic designs from the Batman Arkham games. Each of the outfits come with awesome swatches too, themed after infamous DC supervillains from the Batman Arkham series, including Solomon Grundy, Two-Face and Ra's al Ghul. Oh my god. And as you guys can see, we get a sneak peek at the Arkham Knight Harley Quinn skin, which I know they haven't always hit it, but this might be a closer for me. We are almost done, guys. Just got 2 more left. So, we have the Riddler, maybe the most annoying man in Arkham Asylum, but he sure cuts a fine suit. And with the Riddler outfits, you'll be able to unravel a mystery of how he looks so fly. With outfits for Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, the Joker and Mrs. Freeze, these mean green outfits will leave no question as to your sense of style. Now, as you guys can see, we have Boomerang in the Riddler costume there, which it looks a bit podgy, but hey, it is what it is. I'm down for this. Last but not least, guys, we have, for those who still haven't completed the Season of the Joker, you won't miss out when the Season of Frozen Hearts launches, because you can always select which of the active battle passes you want to level up. So if you're like 40% through the Joker battle pass and it automatically switches to the Frozen Hearts, you can switch back, which I do like. I like the fact that it allows you to go back and get Infamy items from the Bane set that you didn't finish, because I think I've got one more to finish, or a couple more to finish on the Two-Face one at the moment. But anyway, last but not least, I've talked about all this, but how do we get Mrs. Freeze? Ice Formation. So, to recruit Mrs. Freeze to your squad, you will need to complete a series of incursions to locate her before she can be persuaded to join. Elseworld missions will unlock in a specified order in Season 2, meaning once they have been completed and you've reached episode rank 25, you can fight against the new Brainiac and recruit her. So, pretty much the same old story. Again, you can skip past this by paying £10 to unlock her like the Joker, as far as I know. But hey, if you're like me and you put like 90 hours into this game, you're gonna unlock her for free. So guys, we spoke about everything but literally the kitchen sink. How do you guys feel about Season 2? Are you going to be jumping into this? Are you going to skip this one? And maybe if we get a Season 3. But I'll catch you guys on Friday where I'll be reviewing the Battle Pass, the store skins, and anything else that comes with it. Also, don't forget to check out TikTok and my YouTube tomorrow for the Pirates of the Caribbean Battle Pass or Miniature Battle Pass on Fortnite. But just remember, what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Peace.